Hello guys, welcome to my channel Wafoy TV. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button so that whenever I drop a new video, you'll be alerted. But guys, if you are a subscriber, if you're a fan, thank you for being a huge fan of Wafoy TV. Today I'm going to talk about the affidavit of support for the DV lottery. A lot of people have been asking me, like, how do you fill that form? What needs to be done for that form to, be completed? But before I show you guys how to fill that form, I want you to understand that you don't have to be the one to fill the form for the sponsor. The sponsor has to fill this form themselves. So I would say that with the tutorial that I'm about to show you guys, you will show that video to the sponsor so that they will look at it and fill it themselves. All right. You need to have certification in order to be an interpreter. So you cannot do that. And if you are somebody who prepared, then it has to be an attorney. So that's why I'm saying that it is best that you let the sponsor fill out themselves. But they can watch this video as a guide in knowing how to fill the form. And so I use some fictitious information. Basically, I use fake made up information to fill the affidavit of support as if I'm the one sponsoring somebody. All right, so I hope that this helps you guys and answer some of your questions that you've been waiting for. So guys, let's get right into it. So your affidavit of support form, we are going to fill it. So we fill your family name, and this is about the sponsor. You see where it says part 1, information about you, the sponsor. So the sponsor is filling this information. All right. Fill my name. Of course, you know that the information that I'm going to fill up here is going to be fictitious. It means that it's fake, it's not real. All right. And then they ask me if you've used other names. So let's say that maybe you were previously married or you had a change of name somewhere. You can put that name there. And this is about the sponsor, not you, the DV applicant. Here is asking for your address. So I'm going to go ahead and make up another address. Type the address here. So you have to go from top to bottom in that column, and then you go to the other side. All right. So my mailing address is what I'm typing in there. Zoom in more for y'all to see. 123 Corners Street. Give the town. All right, the town is last stop. Like I said, I'm trying to give fictitious information that is not real. So none of this is real, so don't go and look it up. If it happens to be real, then it's just coincidence. Okay. I'm going to put my state. If the person is in the United States or Canada, of course this is applicable. They have states and they have zip codes. All right. So I put this information there. And we don't have province, and then I put we don't have postal code, so the country I just put USA. All right. So, or you can write United States of America, whatever rocks your boat. So now I need to move to the other side, and then here they said are your mailing address and physical address the same? Yes. If you check yes, then here you don't need to fill anything. That's why I've put X through it. Please don't draw X through there. I just put that there for demonstration purposes. All right. So don't go and put X there. But I checked that my mailing address and my physical address are the same. So that's why. But if it's not the same, the person must fill that information. So here they're asking for my date of birth, and this is the sponsor's information. The town the sponsor was born in. Oftentimes people will write like, especially those from, Ghana, will write, a town, but you try to add another place, another city name so that they know. No, just write your whether it's a village, it's a hamlet, write the name. Don't. And then I wrote Ghana. Later I realized I made a mistake. put my alien registration number. If you are in the United States, you should have one. And then they ask for my social security number, and then I put that there. Guys, know that all of these information here are all made up, all right? And I'm not going to put USCIS number. So here they said my citizenship, so I put that I naturalized, right? Naturalized means that I came here 5 years, or whether it is 3 years, you were sworn in and you became a citizen, all right? Here they're asking for my age, so based on the date of birth that I put earlier, I'm going to put that age here, and it's like 44 years. And they say have resided in the United States since, and then you put the day that the person entered the United States, all right? So the person can look inside their passport, the original passport, they can get that information. And then they say here, this part 2 is about the beneficiary. You, the DV lottery winner, you are the beneficiary here, all right? So this is, of course, fictitious information. It's like, or say Angela, all right? Or say Angela. I put that information, that name there. I don't know anybody called that name. All right. So I put their date of birth, check their gender. They don't have a number yet. Okay, it's after you get your visa, then you have an A number. Their citizenship I put from Ghana, or whatever country that you come from, whether from Kenya, from Uganda, wherever. You check their marital status. If they're a single applicant, then you do that. If they are married, then you check that they are married, all right? And here is asking the relationship to sponsor. This person is my friend. This is what I'm going to say. This person is my friend. If the person is your first cousin, you put that there. Second cousin, my brother-in-law, my uncle, whoever that you want to put that there. Beneficiaries, physical address. So that is you, the DV lottery winner. Your house address, your physical address, all right? So me, I put house number 12, and it's Queen Elizabeth Street. Guys, please understand that this, I am just making them up, okay? I'm just making these up. So house number, whatever it is. It's like I was still thinking through, so that's why I deleted it and then put it back. In Queen Elizabeth Street, all right? But guys, look at your house number, all right? Just put your physical, they say your physical, where you live, that address, all right? And then they say city or town. I'll put a name, a name of, a town. This one too, I made it up. I said the person is in Accra. And then I click on state. Then I was like, oops, you know what? We don't have states in Ghana. So I cleared that thing out. So I left that, right? And I was doing this on my phone. So there's an option to select none. And then it clears that out. We don't have zip codes in Ghana. And we don't have province. I just, left that and I put like Ghana. All right? But if you want to, do the province, you can put Greater Accra or whatever the region is. If you have a province, if your country uses province, then you can put that there. So now we're going to the next page, which is page 3. And here is other information about the sponsor. Now it's asking if I'm employed. You put you are employed as what? As a security officer, as a sales representative, as a customer care representative, as a teacher, as a registered nurse. So this one I pick registered nurse, right? And then they ask the name of employer. So I put that St. Augustine's Medical Center. All right. If you say you're a nurse, then you should have, your employer should be maybe in a hospital or a clinic, some kind of facility. All right. And I put that there, St. Augustine. If your sponsor is self-employed, then you must put that there, self-employed as, independent contractor, independent, whatever. So they said I should put my employer address there. So it's like if you are employed. If you are self-employed, you don't have to fill that part. All right. So I put 1, 2, 3 bounce around courts. Okay. So the town will be let's see, last stop, because I said I live in last stop, so I work in last stop too. And then country, of course, USA. Okay, guys, this is just an example, and if you sit through and go through to the end, it will help you know how to fill for yourself. Here they're asking my annual income is, I put 60,000. Guys, your sponsor should put what is in their tax return. If they get their tax transcript, they should use that information. So make sure the numbers match. Don't say 60,000 when on your taxes it shows 50, or it shows 30, it shows 40. All right. And then they said, if you have other property, I'm not using any property. I'm not using any other thing. I'm just using my income. All right. So I'm going to skip some of that stuff. Here it's talking about dependence information. So your sponsor may be married or may have children. They are that person's dependent. So here I'm going to put that I have a son. I'm a single mom. My son's name is Little Robert, right? So I'm going to type in Little Robert, all right? And relationship to me, when I say relationship to me, it's about the sponsor. So the sponsor will say, relationship to me, Little Robert is my son. So I put their son, and I have to fill my son's date of birth also. And then they're asking here, wholly dependent on me or partially. So if my son has a father who is also supporting, then guess what? My child is partially dependent on me. But if I'm the only person caring for my son, then it will be wholly dependent on me. All right. So this part that I'm skipping through is because there's nothing here for me to fill. I don't have to fill anything here. So the next part here is like the sponsor's statement. There is a declaration that I filled it myself. Nobody interpreted anything. I understand English, all right? And then this part here will be, the sponsor will put their daytime phone number and then the email address. And here you need to sign, all right? So if you're doing it on your phone, this thing will allow you to, it will bring you to a page. When you click on sign box, it will open something for you, and then you draw your signature, or you can type, and then it will come and paste it there. All right. And then you need to put the date that you signed. All right. And this is about the sponsor. All right. Put the date that you signed there, and then let's go through it and see. It says preparer's information. You fill the preparer part if somebody else prepared it for the sponsor. If somebody else fill the whole thing for the sponsor. If you, the sponsor, you fill that thing yourself, you don't need to fill interpreter. You don't need to fill the sponsor part. You fill interpreter if somebody explained the thing to you. You don't understand English. All right. And when you're done, you click done at the bottom. And then, so before you go to done, sorry guys, you have to review your information, go through to see that everything is correct. You fill what you needed to fill. There are no mistakes. You've gone back to check to make sure the part that you're supposed to fill, you fill that. You provide the right information there. You didn't interchange anything. So this is me going back, looking through to see if I filled anything that I said. So here I saw that, I didn't put my citizenship naturalization certificate number. I didn't put that there. So I went back and put it there. All right. So that is what reviewing does. Reviewing allows you to correct things that you may have skipped them accidentally. All right. And so still looking through to see if everything is all right, everything looks fine. So guys, here making sure everything is fine. Of course, because I use a fake phone number, that is why it's showing up like that. All right. But guys, review, if you can review it a couple of times, it will make your life easier. It will make your life easier to make sure that, okay, now I review it. I saw that there were things that I missed, and then I went back after I fixed that. I went back to look at it again to make sure that, okay, this time around did I miss anything, and everything looks good. From so far, the part that I've seen, everything looks good. But you know, the real estate information, if somebody's using their real estate, right? Remember I was telling you that you can use your own property. Remember I said that in the video. That thing is even there, your real estate information. But anyway, but guys, this is what is there. And then you go through, of course, the signature is there, the phone number. So I put the phone number there, have my signature in place. All right, I think that wasn't so bad. All right, if you missed something, you can go back and watch it. And I hope that this helps you in understanding how you're going to fill this form. But this is like the DIY, do it yourself approach. Here they give you options. But guys, I hope that things are going well for you. Those of you who need to submit affidavit of support, make sure you're using the most current form. The website that I use in this video is PDF Filler. They have not sponsored me. I just use their website to fill that form, but they charge fee. So after you fill the affidavit of support, or if you fill any form, like any form, any government form, if you use their website, when you're done, they will ask you to register with your email address. And when you register with your email address, of course, that is where the money thing comes in. Maybe you might be able to do a free trial, but this was just for demonstration purposes. It's just for you to see how I would fill the form if I were sponsoring someone. So you print the actual form and you can write the information, or you can type it on the computer. But if you're going to write it, then it's best you use a black ink. That is the most preferred ink for filling immigration forms. So guys, I hope that this checks out and works for you. But guys, if you're new to the Green Card Lottery process, my name is Akiefa, and I welcome you to my channel. Find me on Facebook, Wofoi TV. Find me on TikTok, Ikia Wofoi, on Twitter, Instagram, like everywhere. All right, join my Green Card Lottery groups: Green Card Lottery Africa, Green Card Lottery Ghana. You don't have to be an African, and you don't have to be a Ghanaian. You can join any of my groups so long as you are respectful, kind to one another. All right, but guys, I love you, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.